Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
At the very outset, I want to share good news with you. I am the CEO of an organization.
Wow.
And the organization is myself. Every organization must and should have a mission. I too have a mission in my life. Every organization must market its products and services. Likewise, I too market my talents and services. Every organization must invest in its R&D to stay abreast with the changing needs of the market. So also, I invest in my personal growth to stay abreast with the changing times. In this sense of the term, I am an organization in myself, and I am the CEO of this organization.
Wow.
The leader of any organization has the responsibility of leading the organization from where it is to where it wants to be. It is my responsibility to lead myself from where I am to where I want to be. In this sense, again, I am the leader of my own self. In other words, there is a leader in me. I have 4 departments to lead. My mental department, my spiritual department, my emotional department, and my physical department. It is my responsibility as a leader to make sure that all these departments work harmoniously so that I become an effective person. In my mental department, there is a workshop. The responsibility of this workshop, it is here that the seeds of my actions are germinated. And this workshop understands only orders and commands. So I have to deal with it with authoritative leadership. One of the aspects of leadership style, which has to be adopted depending upon whom you're leading and in what context. This workshop is called subconscious mind, and it only receives orders, commands. Since 6 months, I have not been delivering any speeches. I am attending Toastmasters meetings regularly, sitting over there, going back home. Of course, learning, but not delivering any of my projects. So I immediately, 2 weeks ago, issued a command to my subconscious mind that on 19th of July 2024, I must give a project.
Wow.
Out came the reply immediately. Do you want to bore people when there are so many excellent people giving speeches every week? You have already bored them with your 4 levels of project. Now you want to bore them with the 5th one? I became more firm in my authority. And I said, I don't want to hear any excuses. I want to deliver a project on 19th of July. Get to work. And when I was firm, it bowed its head and said, at your service, sir, it shall be done. And here I am on 19th of July delivering the speech. The responsibility of my spiritual department is to come up with a mission. And the mission of my life is to strive to lead my life in servitude to my Creator. And to make sure that all my actions are aligned with the values and principles that I uphold. This is the responsibility of my spiritual department. I have problems dealing with 2 departments of myself. My mental department and my emotional department. They are always arguing with each other. They have differences of opinions. The mind says something, the heart says something. Because of their arguments and differences of opinion, it takes me time to decide over the matters. And both want to argue and reason, and both want to overpower one another. What the mind says, the heart does not agree. What the heart says, the mind does not want to agree. As Blaise Pascal, he said, what the heart reasons, reason knows it not. I'm a BE in computer science, and I'm a graduate from National Institute of Information Technology. I'm a Sun Microsystems certified in Java programming, and I'm a Microsoft certified in MFC classes. When I started my career, my mind said, Mr. Askar. Yes, it addressed me as Mr. Askar. You have to respect your leaders. So it said, Mr. Askar, you have worked 4 years, accomplished so many certificates. Now you have to become a software programmer, right? Start working, there is good money in it. Immediately my heart jumped in, my emotional department. It said, Mr. Askar, is not your passion into teaching? Are you not interested in teaching? I said, yes. Then go for your passions. Why do you want to become a software engineer? Don't you see your friends sitting in front of the computer for 14 hours, 16 hours every day? Would you be able to do that? My mind immediately contradicted my heart, and it said, but there is money in it. Right. And my heart again, to and forth, and because of their arguments, I lost few opportunities, job opportunities. My dear friends, when your departments disagree and have differences of opinions, then you must adopt a consultative style of leadership. So I summoned both these departments and I said, look, I need to decide, come to a common consensus. I understand both your points of view, but I need to go on with the decision. I can't go on losing opportunities. So then, it is because of the consensus of these two, I became a corporate trainer teaching Java programming. Back then, I came to Saudi Arabia, that was in India. But when I come here, I see that the market for software is not there. But my mind said, Mr. Askar, stick on to what you were doing. My heart said, Mr. Askar, follow your passions. Right? You know you have a passion to teach, get into teaching. Right? And then my mind had the ability but lacked the willingness to switch. When your team members have the ability but lack willingness to work, you need to adopt a supportive style of leadership. So I summoned my mind and I said, I will keep you enriched with constant reading and growth. Right? Let me follow my passion. And I continue to teach mathematics in international high schools to this day. My physical department's responsibility is to make sure that all the other departments are in health. 2 years ago, I started playing squash and I wanted to hit the tournaments. But after a few days, my knee started hurting. So situation changed. The willingness on my limbs and hands was there to exercise, but the ability was not there. When your team has willingness but lacks ability, you adopt a coaching lifestyle. So I coached them to exercise according to the American Heart Association's exercise regime. And I work around 40 minutes every day on that exercise, and they're doing fine. Right? All in all, I wanted to take a 360-degree feedback. That is also one of the objectives of the project. So yesterday, I stood in an open field, I jumped and turned 360 degrees, and I landed up on my feet, indicating that all my departments are functioning properly. Right? My dear friends, Rumi, the poet, he said, right, yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today, I am wise, So I'm changing myself. Wisdom lies in starting to change yourself. And when you change yourself, you will change organizations. After all, are not organizations made of individuals? When you change yourself, you will change nations. When you change yourself, perhaps you will change the world. You may or may not lead people, but it is your responsibility to lead yourself, because there is a leader in you. Will you become the leaders of your own self? Thank you.